TALAT, which stands for Take a Look at Teaching, is a NYSUT union-led initiative to help strengthen and diversify the education field. We're very fortunate that we were able to obtain a 2-year TALAT grant through NYSUT. And what this does, it gives our students the opportunity to get into the classrooms and to see what the education world is all about. The ultimate goal of TALAT is to address the looming teachers shortage. Bringing students with different backgrounds, talents, will inevitably help education. When we had our TALAT kickoff event in the fall, we asked students, who has made you want to become a teacher? And a lot of the students mentioned Mrs. Eckers. She taught for over 30 years in the Oceanside School District as a kindergarten teacher. She came and talked to the kids, and she reached into her pocketbook and she took a pair of Minnie Mouse ears, them on her head. And she said, "You have to have a little bit of magic." And this just shows the incredible teacher she was for us. Teachers put a lot of time and effort into becoming tenured. It is vital, it is what teachers work towards, and it gives us a great feeling when we've accomplished so.
On behalf of the TALAT Club, we'd like to introduce and congratulate the following tenure recipients.
You're an inspiration to us all.
I am proud to serve the Oceanside community for the past 4 years, overseeing business and operations for the district. I'm honored to lead a great team of caring and dedicated employees who cover business facilities, food services, security, and transportation. I look forward to continued success for this amazing district.
My name is Frank Zangari, and I am the proud principal of School 8. It has been an incredible experience working with the most amazing Oceanside community and the most remarkable staff at School 8. It is a true blessing to love what you do. I whistle through the halls daily at School 8, and this is because of how amazing a place Oceanside is to work. Thank you for allowing me to continue to be a part of the Oceanside family.
Being part of Oceanside Schools for the last 4 years has been an amazing experience. I enjoyed working with administrators, teachers, and staff to help our students grow through the use of data, all while keeping our schools safe through technology and through cybersecurity.
It has been my pleasure to serve as a business administrator for the past 4 years, working together with administration and staff to support our students and programming while remaining fiscally responsible.
I have been an artist for as long as I can remember. My heart is in my career. I learn from my students every day. Each one inspires me to think outside the box and push myself creatively as an art educator. Art is a unique form of expression, one that can enable students to communicate their own perspective in the world as well as creating a voice of their own.
I know that every student has the potential for greatness, and it is up to the teacher to kindle a desire for learning and to help every student reach their potential. Whenever someone looks in on my class, they see students moving. And hopefully you have seen that in my classes, or if you have heard of them, that's what you hear. By allowing students to move around the classroom and drink in knowledge at their own pace, it also leaves room for students to teach one another. I try to build a love for history and for reading and learning by including unique and varied protocols intertwined with every lesson.
We always hear this saying that a teacher should be the guide on the side rather than the sage on the stage, and I truly believe that. I think it's incredibly important for students to really be in the center of everything and developing their own understanding of what they're doing in the classroom. I think we need to be teaching students not what to think, but how to think, and that is what's going to set them up for success in the long term.
I love my career. Teaching at Oceanside is a culmination of all my adventures and is the stage that I have been seeking. Looking back, graduate school was the first time I felt that I was a part of something great. My nerd brain was fully activated. I had never worked so hard on something so meaningful until then. Now, I can say I have found this community again.
I believe that a teacher's role extends way beyond the classroom. My favorite part about teaching is getting to know my students and establishing individual relationships with each of them. I also believe that it is so important for my students to establish positive relationships with each other as well. Students have said to me before, I love your class because of all the different activities that we do. I learn better when I'm able to move around and work with other people. I am so grateful for all the aspects in my life that have led me to pursue teaching.
One of the best things about being a teacher for me is those proud moments that you get to share with your students. We teamed up with a company called Student Treasures where they send you book templates. We have actually used the topic, what makes you unique, the past 2 years. The children got to celebrate not only being a published author, but sharing what makes them special and unique. And I think for me, that is definitely what makes being a teacher so great, celebrating their confidence and their glows and their grows over the years.
As an art educator, I feel strongly that the arts provide a student with a multitude of skills as well as a breadth of cultural and historical knowledge. Students learn to observe multiple perspectives and learn to see through the eyes of another, a skill that I believe is invaluable. Art demands a mind that uses problem-solving skills, critical thinking, and observational skills. These skills are learned, developed, and mastered in the art classroom and shared with other disciplines, and later transferred into everyday life.
As a Chinese and Japanese teacher, my goal is to design communicative activities to provide help when needed and to provide opportunities for interaction. Students do not need boring drill practice. They need meaningful and a real interaction between teacher and the students, as well as among students.
I love teaching because I get a chance to connect with students every single day. I love learning about their passions, their strengths, their experiences. I also love bringing my passion of learning, reading, writing, exploring to every lesson that we take inside or outside of the classroom.
Teaching special classes provides the unique experience of being a large part of my students' high school career. This gives me the opportunity to build strong and trusting relationships with students and their families and truly invest in students' futures. I have a role in planning and helping them achieve their academic and post-secondary goals. One way in which I do this is through the creation of rich curriculum and community experiences. I strive to make connections among different content areas to provide students with the opportunity to generalize skills, gain greater independence, and become productive and valued members in their community.
It is fundamental to this profession that you are involved with the school culture after 2:35. I believe being involved with student activities outside of the classroom is imperative. My passion for teaching has helped me be a role model in the community, and I hope to leave a legacy of that passion with my students.
Elementary physical education teaches students so many lessons that go beyond the gymnasium and the playing fields. It is my goal to create a classroom environment that fosters growth in values such as honesty, fair play, teamwork, and sportsmanship. That is why our class is founded on the 3 C's: collaboration, communication, and cooperation. Students that work together, problem solve with each other, and respect each other will be successful, not only in elementary physical education, but in all areas of life.
As a school counselor, it is my mission to create an environment where students feel cared for, safe, and capable. In this environment, I want to create opportunities to build relationships, but also more importantly, to maintain them, where openness and vulnerability are possible. My goals in becoming an effective school counselor are to remain unbiased, to advocate for all students that I work for, to commit to upholding ethical standards, and committing to lifelong learning while having fun.
My story has its fair share of triumphs, moments that required me to overcome adversities, and always work toward a brighter future. Although I am proud of achieving everything I have, there is still more to do and more to advocate for libraries. For the years ahead, the story continues, another chapter closes, another one begins, and the rest is still unwritten in Oceanside.
Here they are, your Oceanside